It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Indeed, as we do celebrate freedom, one might ask the question, what exactly is freedom? Because people might have different definitions for it. It might be the right to act, to think, and to speak as you will. And sometimes that right is infringed upon. And that's where organizations like Mosaic come into play. They're an organization that helps to give a voice to the voiceless. They focus on preventing and reducing abuse and domestic violence, particularly against women. And they recently became a beneficiary of the Vital Foundation.
The Vital Foundation was established to help organizations working to curb the cycle of abuse against women and children. The funding which is provided to these organizations is possible by the support of Vital customers through the One Rand Makes a Difference campaign. Mosaic is a beneficiary organization, and Ewan paid them a visit to see how your contribution is put to action.
Mosaic is an organization that specializes in reducing and preventing violence against women and children, and also target all forms of gender-based violence, which is a problem on a large scale in South Africa. From humble beginnings in a garage to a fully fledged organization, over the years you've identified a set of values that you live and work from. Tell me a bit about the inner workings of Mosaic.
The integrity of our clients, going back to humanness, dignity, making sure that access to justice for all is attainable, making sure that we are able to grant basic service delivery or assist in basic service delivery for each and every client that we interact with.
Well, I can definitely get a sense of the fact that you are taking on so many diverse issues, but what I really do like is that you are flipping the tables and addressing men, because I don't think a lot of people realize the importance of a male figure in a family.
So Mosaic also works with men, even as a feminist organization. We work with perpetrators of domestic violence. We're saying that go through the 12-week counseling, join the support group, understand how you can improve your relationship with your children, with your partners, with your future partner. And then we also try to engage men as present and active fathers and respectful partners.
But of course, Mosaic is also a beneficiary of the Vital Foundation, who lends you very valuable funding. How is this funding helping you in terms of just managing your day-to-day tasks?
And Vital has kindly, generously, with the support of South Africa, come on board and said, we see value in this program, we see the value in the service that is being rendered. And so the funds that we've received from them is dedicated to the court support program under the banner Access to Justice. They will then fund the salary of one court support worker for an entire year. They will also see to the debriefing to ensure that the court support worker, who sees up to 150 clients a month, is given the space to let off the steam, to cry the tears, to heal from the wounds that they experience over the month.
Nurit, what exactly is your role here at Mosaic, and what exactly does your work here involve at Mosaic, and what are some of the biggest challenges that you face?
I am a court support worker for Mosaic, and I am placed in the Cape Town Court doing crisis intervention counselling and assisting people with the application for protection order. The biggest challenge for me is to send a client back into the home where the abuse has happened. Because of lack of finance, she has to go back, and lack of safety houses in our community.
And what message would you like to put out to the public who are actually directly responsible for the funding that you receive?
We thank the public for supporting the Vital Foundation by purchasing from them. Due to them, we can continue with our work in the difficult areas by supporting the victims of domestic violence.
Organizations like Mosaic can be nominated to receive funding from the Vital Foundation. Vital donates 1 Rand from every Vital supplement sold to the Vital Foundation, so you get to keep healthy and change the lives of vulnerable individuals.
Now, here in Philippi, what exactly goes on here?
What we do basically here is we do social service programming, which is a major program within Mosaic, and it's the therapeutic intervention that happens mostly here. So we do counseling services for abused women and children and males as well that living within the Philippi, Guguletu areas. And it's not just bound to those areas, but then we also get people coming all the way from Delft. But basically the main service being rendered is your therapeutic intervention and counseling services, and then access to all those other services that Mosaic has as well.
It is no secret that any organization is only as strong as their weakest link, and you need to make sure that you hire the right people for the job. How do you go about that?
There's the passion, which is the drive for many of them, and then also a knowledge and understanding of the different acts and different legal jargon that is involved when it comes to protection of vulnerable individuals.
You know, you really are an honourable man doing an incredible job. What are some of the personal challenges that you face on a day-to-day basis here in Philippi?
Working in Philippi brings its own challenges in terms of rendering the service, because you must also understand that we're coming in with a therapeutic intervention, which is something that's not ordinarily accepted or ordinarily taken into. So people would rather go to the church when the issues of, approach family members. So we get the problem where people approach us as a secondary measure but not as the priority. And then also just rendering the service itself, because half the time people also come with an expectation, and then here we are offering the therapeutic support services, which is not necessarily what they're looking for. And that again, creates a challenge within the sector.
If you'd like more information, visit vitalfoundation.coza to learn how to nominate an organisation or to apply for funding from the Vital Foundation. Vital would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to every person who has supported the Vital Foundation, because 1 rand truly does make a difference. The Vital Foundation will donate 1 rand from every pack of Vital supplements purchased to victims of abuse. Healthy families, healthy homes.